Hey, good morning, people. I got a wise word to share with you this morning. Something on my mind and something the Lord's been dealing with me on and trying to show me a better way. And I'd like to deliver that message to y'all and share it with y'all. You know, the Bible says, blessed is the peacemaker. There's a whole lot of power in that. There's going to be people in your life that piss you off. There's going to be people in your life that if you ain't careful, you will find yourself with hate in your heart. You're going to deal with circumstances in life that just upset you. And you're going to have a choice in them situations and dealing with those people. If you deal with them the way that you feel, somebody does something wrong to you, or they talk to you sideways, or they disrespect you, they might deserve for you to knock them down, knock their teeth out their mouth about the way they talk to you, about the way they handle you. That's inappropriate. And they'll get your timing wrong, and you'll feel the need to reset their clock. But there's no power in that. There's no power in that. What they're doing is they're stealing your peace. What they're doing is they're controlling your emotions. They're stealing your joy. Peace. That's where the power's at. You stop all the strife with peace. That don't mean to be a doormat and let them take advantage of you in whatever way it is that they want to. That ain't what I'm saying. But peace. I'll give you an example. You know, oftentimes spouses will quarrel, or there'll be a spouse who has some resentment built up about one thing or another, and they will just be cantankerous. They will be quarrelsome. They might even just be a bitch, if you'll allow me to say that. And if you respond in kind, that's going to escalate the situation. There's going to be no peace in your home. But if you take control of the situation, you speak peace. You give them a hug, you give them a kiss, you go to another room. Maybe it's up to you to model better behavior. Maybe they can't model better behavior, and it's up to you to show them how to do it. But the thing is, if you give in to the fighting, and you give in to the arguing, and you give in to the quarreling, you're going to multiply it. Now there's going to be two people walking around pissed off, mad, aggravated, resentful. The situation is going to escalate. The Bible further says, wherever there's envy and strife, there is every evil work. Every evil work. But how you get rid of all that is peace. And peace don't come easy. Sometimes it'll cost you. Sometimes it'll cost you money. Sometimes it'll cost you time. Sometimes it'll cost you it'll require you to have self-control and display self-discipline. And it's not always easy to do that. But it does make you stronger. It does make you better in the situation. And in the end, that's the way to win the battle. And it ain't so much about winning the battle, but what it is about is not going to war. That's the way to stop the war. Peace. Live peaceably among all men. The world will fight you. And the more you fight back, the less you win. You might win an argument, you might win a battle, you might win a fight, you might win something like that, but when you look at the rewards of what you won, it's going to be small, it's going to be minuscule, it's not going to matter. Okay, so you were right. You proved a point. But the rewards that you reap from bringing peace to a situation, it's much more. It's much more. I just want to share them little thoughts with you this morning. I hope y'all have a good day, and as best you can, live peaceably among all men. Bring peace to the situation. Blessed is the peacemaker. Think about it. Y'all be good.